Leviticus. The Holy Bible.
How's it going? Hold on your britches. Let me tell you something. This is the time of Easter where we have eggs and chocolate bunnies. And as a big fat buccaneer that come around to give you Easter greetings, monsieur. Come, dance with me. We shall do the dance of the seven pirates. Les yeux de l'air, mon ami.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Hey, what is this? Oh, the cart. Oh, fresh carrots for dinner. No.
So, did you know that Easter is not about rabbits and it's not about eggs? Easter is about the resurrection of Jesus Christ. You see, a long time ago, God wanted to save humanity from their sins. So he sent his son Jesus to be born of a virgin and to grow up and live in this earth. He fulfilled prophecy from the Old Testament. He died on the cross for our sins. And then 3 days later, he rose from the dead. This happened in the spring of the year, around the time of the Jewish Passover, and that's why we have the date of Easter when we do. So even though there are other traditions that people have around the world for Easter, like eggs and bunnies, actually, none of those things are what Easter is about. Easter is a time that we remember the resurrection of Jesus Christ. It's very important that that Jesus Christ rose from the dead is very important, because if Jesus had not risen from the dead, we would not know for sure that we could have our sins forgiven and we could go to heaven. You know, a lot of people think that that's just a story, that Jesus rose from the dead. But did you know that there were over 500 people who saw him after he rose from the dead? And a lot of people say, yeah, that's a story from a long time ago. How can we know for sure? Well, there was an actual letter that was written by the Apostle Paul to the Corinthians. It's called 1 Corinthians. And in chapter 15, the Apostle Paul says that there were over 500 people that were still alive at the time that he wrote that letter who had personally seen Jesus when he rose from the dead. Some people would say, well, maybe they actually lied and they didn't see him after he rose from the dead. The problem with that idea is many of those people were willing to die for their faith and to die for their testimony that Jesus rose from the dead. Some people also say, well, maybe those people all had a hallucination, but that's impossible as well. 500 people cannot have the same exact hallucination. You know, the only reasonable explanation is that Jesus Christ actually rose from the dead. And the Bible teaches us that if we put our faith and trust in Jesus Christ, he'll forgive us our sins. And we can know for sure that our sins are forgiven and we have a home in heaven. I'm glad we can celebrate Easter and remember the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead.